When we look ahead to 2030, a lot of challenges present themselves, and each of us is going to highlight some aspects of those challenges and what we want to achieve by 2030. I'll just mention two or perhaps three. When we look ahead, India is today the youngest country in the world in terms of the number of youth and in terms of the average age of the country. India is teeming with young, energetic, want to do something, want to achieve something youths, boys and girls. So the biggest challenge is how do we productively engage them in nation building, which means decent quality jobs at all levels. So the biggest challenge, as I see it, for this country, if we don't productively engage our youth, we would have a huge crisis on our hands. So the first challenge and the solution we need to work towards is jobs, 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 employment. I think that's the challenge that we in Congress Party, we as a country need to crack. Number two, as my friend Rajiv mentioned, 50% of India is still involved in agriculture. There have been years where we have not been in a crisis, but if we look back, we look forward, we don't seem to be confidently able to say that we will get over the agrarian distress. So if we look ahead to 2030, if we can't as a nation put our farmers at ease, put 50% of the population at comfort, and give them the confidence that India equally takes care of you, the farmers, then we would be failing in our future challenges as well. 50% of the people, their contribution to the economy is worth only 14%, which means 50% of the people are living on only 14% of the income generated in this country. In 91, we did economic reforms, but we have not done a serious hard reforms of agriculture. So when we look forward, overcoming on a permanent basis agrarian distress is the other equally big challenge facing this country. There are many other challenges. We will mention some of them during the course of the panel. I don't want to take too much time, but I feel one of the minor wheels in this machinery is the administration. If we want to crack any of these challenges, if we want to get there in 2030 with the goals achieved, unless you do administrative reforms, I don't think we can get there. So one of the ways of getting there, we must take Congress Party, we as a nation must put enough emphasis on reforms in administration so we can reach 2030 with our goals achieved. Thank you.
कांग्रेस पार्टी के इस 4 जो प्रस्ताव आया है सर,